It's gonna be a filler episode. We're gonna do absolutely nothing for as long as possible. Because I need to heal my eyes, it seems. It has dried up. I am trying to ventilate my room at the same time. It's summertime. I'm trying to open and close the window because sometimes there's noise, sometimes there's smoke coming in. Like, the pollution is just fucking human pollution, bro. Humans being fucking assholes outside. Not that there's too many cars, not that I'm living in a fucking city, nah, bro. It's just humans being assholes. I'm able to do two more episodes. One episode about the moon. Moon 3. And we can load up the idea a little bit. And then survival guide. But not for Europe. For China, bro. That's crazy, right? I can even draw their flag, I think. Because it's just... Wait, no, I don't. It's red and something. Red and star. There's Vietnam, bro. For losers who don't know better. And China is the star thing. There you go. Don't forget, watch time's pretty good. And you might want to hang out with me anyways. Because, again, I'm trying to do a filler episode because my eyes are dry. And I need a rest of some kind. I can't stop working, though. It's addicting. But no... Normally, you don't have to stop. You just have to slow down. And change a few habits in a few different ways, right? My eyes could just, like, look at different things instead of just the screen. Or, like a pirate, I could wear a patch and constantly switch eyes. It's not like I need two of them at all times anyways. There you go. Hearthstone is still alive. 102,000 and still kicking around. Unbelievable.
In America, 94% of the kids at the school are on scholarship. And to top it all off, there are flying dragons.
Bro, he activated a dragon card before I did? That's disgusting.
I couldn't believe a place like this actually existed.
It better not exist. You better be lying.
So I said
This that Ron won the Disney Teacher of the Year.
Disney teacher? Disney? Fucking hell, what the hell is going on? Such a crazy teacher, it's unreal. It should be in our imaginary worlds as well. Can't wait to be a better teacher through YouTube. It's supposed to be simple.
That we wanted to help even more teachers.
So along with our partners that stand together, Victra and Chegg, we paid for 200...
We paid money, guys! Holy shit. And that's that.
team to attend.
But you need a storyline, and you need to create that gap and be like, I was the gap, I filled the gap, I'm the money boy.
This event.
An impact upon. Every teacher needs to realize it could be in the millions of lives they're indirectly affected.
Yeah. Every single fucking job indirectly affects millions of lives. The more influential you are, the more fucking lives you impact. It's not that crazy, to be honest. Just because... Also, like, schools, really? You think you're giving guidance to people? High-level guidance of life in schools? Get the fuck out of here, bro. These people are happy, and then they finish school, and then it's a whole nother world that they don't fucking understand whatsoever. They just know how to socialize. Maybe. Maybe happiness was helpful to socialize. Maybe they're gonna approach from a positive standpoint and be successful. Yep. I mean, activating a dragon is pretty important. I completely agree.
Believing we live our life in the right way.
Yeah, the greatest story they have is a self-sacrifice, taking a bullet for someone else. I don't know, man. That's the story they chose. And it's weird to me. Like, is that a natural choice? Or it has been engineered that way? Not conspiracy. But just like, why would someone... it's like president bodyguard moments where the bodyguard sacrifices for the president. But I feel like the dude sacrificed himself for the mom? Let's listen to the story one more time, boys.
We've ever had come to RCA. Talented, creative, a musician. He was brilliant. Unfortunately, when he was in 9th grade, someone tried to steal his mother's car, and the person pulled a gun on his mother, and Ryan jumped in front of his mother to protect her, and he took a bullet to the heart, and he died in his mom's arms. We found his journal, where he told himself in his journal.
And the bad guys just ran away and nothing happened. The story just doesn't even make sense, bro. Like, well, if it's someone playing GTA 5, you gotta give them the fucking car. What is going on?
You have the power to change the world. Use it each and every day.
Yeah, and that guy just, like, died, and his world disappeared. So I guess that worked for him. If you're a little bit more selfish, changing the world makes no fucking sense. Like, you just want to be better every single time. Every single day you want to be better. And it's not gonna make you selfish that way. But you still have to be self-centered. You're not gonna change the world. There's no point. The world just keeps moving forward. You just gotta keep up. Since the world is changing by these assholes who think they can change things, who think they can uplift people, and you have to, like, well, help them not come down too fast. But they will constantly nag you for it.
Day.
I have problems. Can anyone help me? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We put what he did, that's the spirit he had, and that's why we have tried to embody his spirit here.
Yeah, if you tell a shitty story, everything can fall apart just like that. If you try to embody a spirit of a dead person, I can no longer trust you in anything you stand for. It's impossible to look up to the dead people. You don't go to heaven, you know, like, the story can still go up, the story, but it doesn't seem like it's going up either. The change the world story through dying. Yeah, truly a Disney teacher right there.
Quality support to make sure you really understand what you're studying.
My study is motivation. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to deal with assholes around me? Where's work? Where's productivity? How to help other people? If I can't find my work, then other people are working, right? I should be able to help them. None of these answers come to me. You know, it's all just blocked. Everyone just wants to die in their own fucking ways, in solitude, basically. I'm actually sitting in my room and I'm living the most fulfilling, wholesome life. None of this makes any fucking sense at the moment. And probably they just want to flip the script when it's most convenient, you know. I don't care. I don't care what
Check's
you
AI
do.
tools can break down complex problems into simple.
Still can.
Maybe if I had this when I was in school, I wouldn't have failed.
Wow, what a fucking cool joke, right? Why do people have jobs? To get lots of money. One day, Mr. Beast, one day you'll get lots of money. You know.
Didn't achieve their.
He just made a joke and made it so fucking terrible in the video. Because now it's about him, and he's, as an influencer, he can't speak. He can't speak like that, right? He's not an inspiration to no fucking body, bro. I just want to be a YouTuber more now. Like, for fuck's sake. I don't want to go to no school and learn some basic bullshit that's still not going to be useful in my life. Neither dancing is going to be useful, what I've seen. Neither math is going to be useful, despite I like math. I like it. I understand it. But I use 10% of it. And you can dig your grave deeper. I see mathematicians use math, and it's cringe when they try to play with it, try to look at all these fun numbers, but it's just cringe. So yeah, I think Mr. Beast is doing the asshole move, and I'm now deeply offended. It wasn't offensive when he was just like trying to help Africans, but it was still questionable because Africa doesn't like helpers that much. They just kind of laugh at them. They want to be like savages, but like for real. Demonic savages, basically. They just like it that way. I don't know, bro. They don't seem to go any different path. Just keep on pumping those babies. Keep being fried by the sun. You know. And live poorly ever after. I will never understand Africa. I don't want to. It gave us Elon Musk and Pokemon, the South Africa. Pokemon and Elon Musk. I'm not impressed. It gave us Obama. I'm not impressed, bro. For fuck's sake, man. Allegedly, it gave us Obama. We don't know. We don't know. It's a secret. So I don't really trust Africa. And I don't trust helpers of Africa. And this is just kind of flawed because education sucks. So people try to pull forward and like educate people and all that shit. And it's great, right? It's great. But you're not supposed to give too much esteem on education. You have to always question of like if the direction they're going is legit, is actually gonna help humanity. Because if you pump too many irrational thoughts into someone, they are gonna be embodying that spirit of a just completely useless human being, and a bandit who wants to steal a car is gonna be more successful than they do. You know? They're just defenseless fools. In a way, they went too far without self-defense. You have to have protection from the elements. You have to be able to go back to your shelter very quickly. You can't just be floating around. Someone's gonna fucking shoot you down. So uplifting too many people and telling them that there's no danger of any kind, just it's a danger of itself. And people will soon realize how crazy that is. For me, like, I sit here and I wait. I know people will fall and collapse because the gap is everywhere. Like, as if the earth is hollow. People just gonna collapse. Because I feel no pressure. There's no social pressure from anywhere. You know, nobody cares about me. Which makes no fucking sense. Because I can be useful to them, right? I can work for $0, as they say. I can help in some fucking way. But they have to ask nicely. If they just want things for actually $0, then it's like, how am I supposed to give you for $0? I don't know if I can trust you, you know, that much. For $0, yeah. Wait, I could be giving shit to the bad guys. You know, so at least let me trust you. Then we're gonna work for $0. We're gonna establish a bond for as long as I trust the fucking dude. So, yeah. There's a problem brewing, and Mr. Beast wanna fucking stretch the limits until everything collapses. Until he doesn't find places to give money to because his money's worthless as well. And he doesn't get much money from sponsors anymore as well. Everything can start fucking biting his ego away from whatever he established. Because everything just fucking floaty anyways. Oh, and this purple strip, that's the government. The government that tries to keep you safe. The government that generated COVID pandemic to tell you that, well, they will take care of you, you know. Except conspiracy theorists already know that that was not a very good taken care of situation, you know. But okay, you can say whatever you want, government. So this shit is about to collapse. And the more pressure you put in, the further you push people to learn more things, but not self-defense and self-regulation or self-government. I mean, if you're not doing those things, if you're just giving them money, basically, because again, just giving people money is not going to solve their problems. It's going to make their problems worse. They should be struggling all the time to get money. You should just pay. Mr. Beast, as a good capitalist, should just pay people to solve their problems. Or pay people, well, no. That was the brainwash solution. If he's desperate, if he really cares about people, he can solve his problems, their problems. And he wants to care because he wants subscribers, of course. Subscribers mean so much to him. But the reality is, you must pay people for what they give to you, for what values they give to you. You know, that's what you should pay for. For some kind of exchange, you want something and you pay for it. And that's the actual fuel for economy. But now it's just like, I want to manipulate the audience to care about me and give me reputation points. That's more what's going on. Again, good capitalism does not just give you money for free, it gives you a fucking job. It gives you activity. You know? It doesn't just give you, oh, here you go, here's this dragon fucking school that you're just gonna have a free scholarship. Whatever you get for free, you don't value at all. And schools are not supposed to be extraordinary in the first place. That's the dumbest thing ever. Because it's for children, you know? It's not for adults. It's random. It's for random fucking children. An adult, if he goes to school, he can choose when, what kind of age he wants to be when he goes to school, in what kind of situation. Children just get school, and they don't give a fuck about it. And even the college years, university years, they also don't fucking matter because people want to just get on with it, get the education, and move on with their lives. Because it just sounds like more school. It's dumb, bro. If you don't have a choice, you're not a fucking adult. And then whatever you're doing doesn't even matter. None of that matters. Everything will collapse anyways. Unless you're a Disney celebrity, I guess. Then you have made choices, technically. Minor choices. That allowed you to be a celebrity, and now you have to make major choices the moment you are an adult celebrity. Did Miley Cyrus made successful choices? Can she turn things around? Or she's gonna be an example of like, okay, maybe you shouldn't have done that, guys. Guys, maybe you shouldn't have done that, what I just did. And there's plenty of celebrities to be on a lookout. Everyone's looking at the stars right now. Everyone looking for the downfalls. And me is looking for Mr. Beast's downfall, to say the least. You know. he's trying. Like, you can't put full self-esteem, and every single time he tries, it just turns into maximum cringe because it doesn't fucking align with his values. Supporting schools does not align with values of a YouTuber by any means. And that's it. That's the conclusion. That's the failure. And for me, I hate schools. I despise schools. I think they're fucking disgusting. But as a child, you don't have a choice. You go through with it. And it's like, you come the other end. What I want is to shelter people who come out and they become free, and then I get to ask them, are you sure you want to just continue education? Why not just shelter yourself from the rest of the world? Because it looks fucking disgusting out there. Wishy-washy out there. And we gotta figure out something else to do that's also just as productive as having a job. Until people realize that they need us and they can offer things, you know? They can rearrange themselves to fit in better. Makes me rant, bro. This is just one trip, one fall. Makes me rant really hard. I accumulate feelings and he wants to swallow them, bro.
Their student achieve their best in school and beyond. And that's why they sponsored this video. And
I'm just a middleman. I am the richest middleman in the universe.
help
Here you go. You got the best lesson ever. The quickest lesson, too. If you want to be the richest person, the fastest, just become a middleman. For whatever money transactions are happening. And just pocket as much money as you can. Bam. Bam, slam, middleman. Charity, become a middleman. Selling produce, become a shop. Become the middleman of production. Of items that people buy. But to climb to that position, I don't know how to... I don't have the fucking guts for it, bro. Holy shit. I don't...
And this is a really important lesson that I want you guys to take home. The Ron Clark Academy helps these kids uncover their true...
Kids? Are you fucking... You gonna tell me kids gonna unlock their true potential? You need to unlock your true potential and shut the fuck up. I mean, holy crap.
talents and their true potential so that they can transform their lives.
No, it just does not happen. We desperately think that all the good things stem from childhood, and it just doesn't fucking do that. No, because you have to interact with coherent people who have mental capacities for change, who have freedom to listen. You just take away children's freedoms and it's just like, well, here's some education and it's gonna, and then you say a bunch of uplifting things and blah, blah, blah. Like, fuck off. The person who died, who's the spirit of the school, was like a good musician. Is that what he was?
Had come to RCA, talented, creative, a musician. He was brilliant.
Talented, creative, musician. He was brilliant. Oh wow, so factual, so interesting. This is the only thing that I left in my brain because, oh, you said musician. Okay, like, wow. Okay. Crazy, a kid, right? Can become like one thing if you squeeze really hard. That's how fucked up this is. Just put enough uplifting things, just brainwash people hard enough, and you will pretend that whatever you do in people's childhoods is just gonna remain for the rest of their lives. That's the most meaningful parts of their lives. No, bro. The most meaningful parts of their lives when they come out of the safe space and start dealing with real problems in their lives. Now they have to be interacted with. Now they need other people to surround them. Now they need friends. Now they need education for those specific problems. Not in this fucking situation. Mr. Beast has helped 0 people in this video. And pissed me off a lot more than I usually am pissed at Mr. Beast. Fucking bullshit. I hate education for all the reasons I've explained. And most importantly, that it has so much self-esteem. Like, doctors have ridiculous self-esteem, lawyers have ridiculous self-esteem, policemen have ridiculous self-esteem. None of them fucking have any real self-esteem. None of them do an actual good job. I can't fucking be like, oh, good job. Whatever you fucking did, good job, bro. I can't do that. They're fucking idiots. And the deeper Mr. Beast goes into those directions, he made a flop video. He tried a different video format. Great. Fuck yeah. And he made a flop philanthropy fucking move. Just terrible flop. It does feel like I have to constantly find things to be angry about. It's kind of messy. And it's not that difficult. But at the same time, nah, Mr. Beast is enough. It makes me rant so fucking hard. And I will never get rid of him either. That one, a person can have 1 million subscribers and I'll be able to get rid of them from my life. They can have 10 million subscribers. It's somewhat possible. Sniper Wolf is impossible. I have to even defend her because she's a fucking woman. So at certain thresholds, I cannot get rid of a person. PewDiePie I can sort of get rid of because he declared, you know, retirement. So I don't have to worry about him too much. But yeah, so Mr. Beast is going to be definitely a target for hatreds. Because that's how it goes. He's just better than me, after all. Oh no, Zach King is in danger because TikTok ban. That's crazy. The entire government is trying to stop him. Or you could just move to a different location other than America. Just leave these morons alone. But there's a reason for them to ban TikTok. There's lots of reasons. This China thing, yeah, I figured it out because of cramming. The cram. The power of cram. Am I right? Korea? Japan? Yeah, do you like that one? There's a lot of cramming going on. We're all familiar with, like, capitalistic terms like monopoly and inflation. But are you aware of government terms? Of how to, you know, make as many people as possible and then filter those people in certain ways. Yeah, that's cramming, boys. First to make you insignificant, but significant enough to use you, useless enough to make you defenseless, but useful enough to put you in a workplace and reward you with imaginary rewards. There's a lot of cool stuff invented in China for sure, and Survival Guide series must, you know, visit a different location this time. I wonder how that's gonna go. I would imagine again, in China they need like a very strict way of life. And they need those 4 different islands. Japan. All these different islands. The Korean island, bro. Taiwan. They need that shit to manipulate the rest of the world. There's the public China sector and the private China sector, and they definitely exchange a lot of important information with each other. It's kind of like ants' antennas. Still the same creature. It's very interesting once you realize all these things. The Asian fucking worlds. How it's just China, basically. Two sides of one coin. And then if you know what the coin represents, you can tell people how to survive. How to earn value on that coin. Because that's the greatest survival tool, right? Like, being valuable is something that will help you the most. People will click on your video and not on anyone else's because they're not valuable. And that's it. After school is very valuable. I just remembered I have a whole list of things to do. I will never run out of things to do. But I can pretend
Ladies and
I have
gentlemen,
nothing to do. So I can take a break. But I have to do programming. We can review its filler episode anyways. I actually caught up with everything I wanted to do, except not really, because there's still these 2 episodes. So fuck that, right? Fuck the rest. There's a lot. But we have to review it now. And also not forget the Moon 3, I have to talk about it a little bit to prepare myself. Oh yeah, not to mention that education makes people fucking stupid. Because they create pathways to seek just a sample of things. A small sample of things. But when you say something actually like original, they just like within reason of logic and ability to explain your point of view, they say you're fucking stupid. And it's so fucking infuriating, and I just like, well, the purge is gonna tell you're stupid. The purge is gonna fucking cut things off very quickly. Boom, boom, boom. All the bridge is gonna fall down. You know. You'll be put in a forced survival situation. I will still remain the same, no matter what happens within the apocalypse that is happening right now. But people don't want to fucking do anything at all. They don't care. COVID happened, they don't care. Inflation is happening, they don't care. They have lack of ability to act against anything. Or proper ability to take action. I don't have ability. I want to see other people have it. You know, I'm not ahead of everyone else. I'm just like anxious that like barely anything is going on. Barely anyone has good advice. It's the most frustrating thing to not intimidate people when you're in the government position. You're the one that stems these fucking things together. That push people forward. You know. I get to be a loser for you to move forward if you want. But you have to acknowledge me. I used this map before. The 4 elements map, where in the center there is Earth. The logic center. Then water, then fire. Which is kind of weird. Because I'm not sure exactly how it is. You know, you feel like the cool kids are the most unreachable ones. But maybe I can use this matrix to unlock exactly the positions of everything. Because if this is the government, this is the logic center over here, you know, this would be the waters, I imagine. And the government is able to push waters I cannot. I can only just control this center and push the government out to be like, well, you go here, you push them here, and then they push as much as they can. How much they can be trusted to push the people. And then, I don't know what the rest is. Maybe the additional stem is just capitalism. Or the rich people. Not the cool kids, but the rich ones. Or established, maybe? Who want the waters to... I guess they're cool. I guess they're cool. I guess they're stars, you know. If you want to be a star, you have to achieve certain height, basically, and then you can shine like a star. And we have unlocked the entire matrix using this. This anti-Mr. Beast propaganda piece. We unlocked the full matrix of how the elements come together, as you can tell. So it's like a pushing matrix. You start from a certain point and you push the government push the people turn into celebrities. Bam. Which is a fucking weird position to be in right now. What does that tell me, right? If I have a whole matrix unlocked, first the question is, why would you want to be a celebrity then? Is it successful progress? But yeah, this seemingly is like the mainframe where all decisions are made. And then you start traveling, knowing the entire course of life. Bam. No, this is it, bro. This is a blueprint of how to live life. I recognize it. And weird shit is gonna happen the moment I start following this blueprint. Because, you know, you have to have guts for it. You have to not fear. But shit is gonna start happening. And I imagine you want to be a celebrity just for the moment. Just to reach someone. And bam. Go back. Immediately. Snap back. Just send the message. Basically. But why is that important? Because you achieved it, right? You've done the path. And you've made your choice as well, because these are not easy paths to follow. You have to master all 4 elements to get up there. It is crazy. Normally, blueprints are not necessary to follow, and there's nothing crazy you can do about it. It just, things are happening blueprint of where you are in life, what's going on. You can sort of make sense of it. If you're starting to socialize with a lot of people, and you're successful at it, so you're going to be a celebrity. If you're a celebrity, you can bump into another celebrity and just pull yourself down and reset your progress. You can just, bam, right? This is the only last thing to decide. Once you're a celebrity, you get to decide that one thing. Alright. So I'm still at the starting point, I imagine. I'm trying to do cool things to stem out. But that's about it. Alright? Still struggling with that. While everyone else feels like they can do it successfully. I guess I'm not impressed. personally, and I can't follow them, or their strategy is not applicable to me. Every single person who has a, brain cells should be able to follow what everyone else is doing, but it doesn't work for me. There's a lot of pressure in my environment, and I don't know how to break it the way I want. So for people who didn't understood, first you figure out what life is about, and once you start living, you'll start doing cool things. Once your cool things start stemming out, you'll feel they're cool to other people. And more people start caring until they start interacting with you and socializing with you as if you're very important to them. And many countries might want you to be over there and answer some questions of like, how does this thing work? And this thing works over here. You getting awards and whatnot, collecting those fucking social points, and then you become a celebrity. And as a celebrity, you have enough influence to knock someone down alongside with yourself. You can remain being a celebrity, but the best thing to do is continue living life, knock someone down, and start all over again. That's it. That's the way to do it. The natural progress of just infinite goals in life. I do it as a mental thing, right? That's what you do to unlock the whole process. You have to do the process in your head many, many times. Many times you have to do the same thing. This is why it's so familiar to me. Every time I review a celebrity, I sort of follow a similar process. Anytime I fall in love with an imaginary person on the screen, I have to become familiar with them. I have to have self-esteem. I have to do cool things with them, potentially. Or for them. Also, this is why America spawns a lot of celebrities. They're very close into being able to do so. This is why China funds America. Why America is in debt all the time because of China and other Asian countries giving them money. And why China is private, because they don't like to be creeped on by Europeans. Or maybe they do, actually. Because they're not that private. I don't know, this is a question mark. I can understand those two bridges. Those bridges check out. And then they're Russia. All stars go to Russia, basically. No one would understand that. Those two bridges kind of make sense. I don't know how to symbolize that. I can understand this. Perhaps this happens also every single time in life. In general, you do cool enough things, you attract a person. A single person. The same way women attract men. And you can pull that person. You find the star within that person. Because that person might just be attracted to you, but it might not be the end goal for you. It might not be the most valuable thing you can get out of them. But you find the star within that person, and then you pull them into your life as best as you can. Hopefully not by offering marriage, because that probably means endgame. It's like, you're gonna be my last star, you say to the star. Oh, don't do that. This is the dumbest thing anyways. It's the fucking dumbest thing. Never say to anyone, you're gonna be my last person. You can offer a very simple thing like, do you want to be a friend? Do you want to date? Spend time together. Marriage? Get the fuck out of here. I'm stupid enough to offer that. Spend enough time together and you'll be fine. You still have to move on and continue improving your life. Instead of holding someone hostage over there. It's gonna burn your sanity. Yeah, grade A is trying to fucking give dating advice like a fucking lunatic or whatever. Yeah, don't send hey because that's boring because girls match with so many guys, blah blah blah. The real dating advice is to not need a woman. That's the best dating advice. Don't need a woman because they're probably not gonna fucking give a lot of efforts to all these matches that they have. If they don't respond to your hey with a hey, well, you win. You don't have to worry about women because they don't have any fucking qualities that are attractive anyways. They're just billboards of advertisement. That's it. But of course, he's gonna tell you to stand out and do fucking backflips and be a fucking idiot who puts way too much effort. You're still gonna get rejected. Even more so. If you say something more than hey level, hey version 2, nah bro, you're still rejected. They don't give a fuck. Women don't give a fuck about nobody, bro. They want to leech, obviously, all the good-looking people. Whatever they're impressed by, they want to leech that shit as soon as possible. But no dating advice works. Not a single dating advice works for anyone because women are just as exploitative of other people as men are exploitative. In order to get money and resources and all that shit, they exploit other people. So everyone seeks self-interest. You must understand. Women fucking maximize insecurities to dump that shit on you. And if you worry about it too much and you think dating advice is somehow gonna break through those insecurities, it's not. You just have to be a bigger person and understand what the fuck's going on. And what's actually going on is that women don't give a fuck about nobody, bro. Until they find some loser to leech off of, and that's it. And if they can find nobody, they still not gonna give a fuck about you. You know, they're just gonna be lonely. That's it. Their principles fucking failed, and they're gonna be embarrassed and lonely with that shit. And you're still gonna be a loser trying to approach them and put effort into them. They're not gonna give a fuck. What works is you put efforts, you get equal effort back to yourself. No matter how hot the girl is, it doesn't fucking matter because that hotness is spread as a billboard to everyone else. Everyone around the girl gets to see how hot she is and she will receive, the initialization of effort. Right? A girl is hot. All right, and she's going to receive a bunch of these. But she has to reply with equal efforts, otherwise you have to run away because she's a fucking scammer. If she doesn't reply to your hey properly and respectfully, and it's like, oh no, you're fucking boring me out. No, don't suck in fucking insecurities from this fucking moron. It's unbelievable, bro. This guy is ugly. This guy playing with fucking pixels, bro, on the screen. Just catfishing as an experiment. Yeah. He's trying to fish for self-esteem, to try and pretend that he knows something. And it's just, doesn't fool me, unfortunately. But it pisses me off instead. Women have so much self-esteem for themselves. It's easy to pop it, but if you simping on them, if you protecting them so much, they will do whatever the fuck they want with you. It's just that simple.
Now, see, it's not even them. So the way that I see it, right, if they can enhance their selfies, I say it's perfectly fine to enhance your dick pic.
Yeah, just keep being desperate. Yeah, just show desperation as if they can't fucking understand. I don't understand anything past this point. Because he's like, oh, I'm struggling with YouTube right now. Enhancing anything is just wrong. Unless you don't have any brain cells, then do whatever the fuck you want to manipulate women back to you somehow. I don't know how that's going to give you self-esteem when you attract someone who's also potentially fake too. And again, women are supposed to be beautiful. Men not supposed to be attractive and beautiful and fucking enhanced. It's not that fucking simple. And that as enhanced as you are, the government will always try to have more power than you do, than you have. And you will be fucking chipped away by the powers above you. You'll be put in place. You'll be fucking embarrassed with that you have muscles and you're a big person that can't do anything. Just by being big. You're not providing extra value to anyone. Just by being enhanced. Again, if women don't care about who you are as a person, nothing can help you. Not even this fucking stick figure, bro.
That's part 1 of my masterclass on how...
This is so fucking retarded. I hate it. Here's part 1 of just the... And then advertisements. Everyone's just degenerating so fast, bro. Holy shit. And of course, it's relative, I'm improving myself while everyone else not at all. They're not making any progress. They're not impressing me at all. The only impressive thing is that I can't do anything about it. That's pretty impressive. But honestly, it annoys me just as much. So, whatever. To not have influence when I think it's deserved. You find simple principles and you can actually avoid scams very easily. Or avoid becoming a scammer. You know. It's just as bad. Doesn't matter how successful you are. You will simply never have proper reputation that cannot be jailed. You will think you have a reputation because other people want to be scammers too. Well, I survived another Discord ban. But I still can't fucking get any information on it. It's like, even this has banned someone or deleted. Sadly, no. Great addition, though. How many servers have you been banned from? Yeah, the ability to explore bans? Nah, not there. Not there. I can only rant about it. Of how stupid the fucking system is. But it's something you need to fucking learn. Not as a user, but as a moderator. How stupid it is. And how quickly you can get yourself in trouble, so to speak. Because what is the possible way you can get an appeal? You can't even get any information on your bans. You cannot contact moderators. It's fucking bullshit, right? Oh, I don't like you, no second chance, blah blah blah. I don't have brain cells for anything. And Discord helps so fucking much in that sense. Such a fucking isolating social experience. Like, truly isolating. Just like Facebook is truly isolating experience. Everyone slowly stopped posting things. then started privatizing their profiles, and no longer wants any new friends and no longer are active on Facebook. So it's like, well, what a fucking social experience that is. Unbelievable. And this just goes the same direction of like, well, I get banned from every single Discord, every single fucking one. I offend someone's feelings, they find that special fucking magical rule that protects them, and I get, kicked out. Despite, the server owners still have a nice day for themselves. I just ruined some fucking NPC's day. If anything. If I even ruined it because they got it back right after I got banned, so I didn't even fucking complete it. The ruin. In a way, I get double ruined because I get upset about something and then I get banned. So it's like, what? I'm gonna get more fucking problems. It happens every single time in life, everywhere. Am I gonna learn? No. No, I'm not gonna fucking learn. I'm not gonna learn that people's feelings are above me at all times, by all cost, in all fucking ways. I'm not gonna learn that. I'm not gonna respect that. Well, you have to see all of these flaws and understand that you will not have them. I will not have flaws of Hearthstone. I'm a great developer. But nobody cares, right? Which is also a flaw. What about my feelings? I want to do things. I want to have fun too. I want to be productive. Nope. Pain, disrespect, and suffering just bounce off. People want so much control. Fucking teenagers want so much control of their internet lives, and they get it because adults haven't fucking checked how stupid the internet is. They don't comprehend. YouTube has the best strike system of all time. Oh wait, it does not. It just has a bunch of filters to clean shit up without your permission, without notification. Man, TikTok had a slightly better ban system that everyone fucking still complains about. Still, everyone fucking complains about this shit. How difficult it is to make a proper system that explains everything. Like, how fucking difficult. Yeah, I'm okay with people complaining as long as the system is explaining, very, very precisely what's going on. But it can't do that because it doesn't have fundamental principles that allow life to flow naturally. The only principle is everyone defends for themselves, and certain monkey's gonna have guns on them, So don't offend them, because they will find a reason. And my brain is like, well, I don't have to respect them. I can listen to them. I can talk to them. But respect, bro, get the fuck out of here. My last message on the Discord is what is wrong? How do I break the rule? This rule over here. I publicly make people aware what rule I'm breaking and just explain me why. Nothing is just self-explanatory, as people want themselves to believe. And again, nothing is self-explanatory because I don't even get the ban message. I don't even get the reason why you got banned, blah, 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 right? Nah, bro. I don't get the list of servers. I have to collect all that data myself. I have to fucking talk about it myself. And log it in my brain. It's just piece of shit. I have to create relationships that have been broken by the system, by myself. This is the most valuable information, my friend. The heartbreak that people don't want you to remember. or care about. You know, they just hope you will forget about everything. Well, fuck you. That's not how it works. You know, your hopes and dreams are fucking bullshit anyways. You hope to have a perfect relationship with someone that fucking wants to abuse you. And you can defend yourself for so long until it just breaks you. I get in trouble with my friend of like, why the fuck are bans permanent? That's fucking crazy, bro. Nah, he's just gonna defend the idea. Defend every single fucking stupid idea. The way it works, it's great. We have reached the final destination, final level of everything. And I will protect my crying fucking little child's, you know, girlfriends. Great. Your reputation is bullshit now. I at least get to talk to him and, like, have a conversation. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy to me. That he himself, you know, tries to circumvent the bullshit that is straight up banning. Because of just emotional state, you know. It's gonna go away, I imagine. You should be able to contact me somehow. Or I should be able to contact the server owners or whatever. Send messages. But I can't, right? I can't do anything anywhere. I cannot just log my own thoughts. I cannot set up myself for a review, re-review of like all these banned users that people still care about. They want to reopen the case, right? Nah, bro. There's no establishment. You just, you allowed to kick someone out and forget about it. And that sort of promotion of that sort of behavior is just brain damage. So we'll have to find a way to, you know, build our own websites and our own situationships, bro, with the internet. Because it just breaks me every single time. People are allowed to work through disrespect. You can type anything in the comments, you can do whatever you want. YouTuber is not obligated to look at you and worry about you in any way. Because they can click one button the moment you're too fucking loud, they click one button and you disappear. That's crazy. That's it, you know? You get up on stage and someone makes you just disappear magically. They don't need to shoot you with a gun. They don't need fucking magical gas to make you fall asleep. No, you just fucking, bam, gone. You went on stage and said something that nobody wants to hear. Oh, man. Rules are meant to be broken, bent, and, you know, experienced. For fuck's sake, not strictly fucking followed. And, you can't just shut the fuck up about it. But this is where we live right now. NPCs have all the control to ruin shit up. Just to screw things up. They have all the control to screw things up. And to realize how stupid they are for rejecting me over and over again. You know, 100% rejection rate. What's going on? Can I not fit in anywhere? Am I really that fucking evil? Do I just spam everywhere? You know, that I fucking show up? No, that's not it. You know, I just psychologically affect people without giving them insults, without doing anything fucking shady. Just psychologically affect people so deeply, you know. And I understand. I have feelings too. And I don't express 100% of my feelings, but like, when my only feeling in a Discord server is like, oh, there's a fucking very loud person and I don't like them. That's my only feeling. Like, it shuts down everything else. Noise distracts you, you know, blockage makes you resentful towards just like women in general. And then you fucking have to discover, oh, celebrities exist when you're very fucking bitter that every fucking NPC is a little bitch. You know, they can't do anything interesting. They can't hold a conversation, bro, without turning into a fucking headless monster, bro. And then you're like, oh, celebrities are great. It's a little bit empty, but that's where you end up. With people who don't have to have walls as a fucking job. You still don't know if these celebrities fucking give a fuck about anything and what they represent. Hopefully they just don't know. Alright? Hopefully they're just very normal people who also understand the problem. Simply because they have to live without the problem. You know, they're surrounded by fans, and it's like, well, that's the way life goes, you know. Everyone cares about me. And potentially we can bend things for their favor by splitting attention. By making me, you know, Taylor Swift hater. I can distract a lot of the fan effort from Taylor Swift to myself. I can get just free attention, you know, and she gets to live a better life with more privacy, because everyone is upset, you know. He's attacking Taylor Swift. Quickly, guys. Let's stop focusing on Taylor Swift and focus on this guy, you know, and how to stop him. How to stop this one guy, and then you get millions of eyeballs trying to stop you and shit. That's how I imagine, you know, the greatest trade-off of all time. Yeah, I mean, it's a natural progression. At some point, celebrity is gonna get, you know, fake tackles. But deep down, they just, like, sign up a contract. Well, I like being hated. I like drama. You know, so fuck you. I know Selena doesn't give a fuck. Just want their fans to keep working, bro. Keep fucking spitting garbage for her. She doesn't care. You get in trouble, fuck it. You know, I don't care about my fans. Is the villain era. Is when celebrities declare villain era. When they indirectly tell people, I don't care about my fans. Whatever happens, like, I don't care. Obviously, the villain era of, like, Taylor Swift was very likely when someone fucking died in her concert, and it's like, oh, I guess that's my villain era now. I guess Tortured Poets is the name of the album, just randomly. Just the brain starts malfunctioning for sure, but it's gonna stabilize hopefully fast enough to understand that, yeah, you don't care about your fans anymore. Congratulations. Like, it's not gonna be that easy. But there is a way out from that. Because a lot of people don't care about your fans either. You know, a lot of people can relate with you, with your feelings right now. So I went to Bazaar server and I got banned, but I still don't care about your fans' reign. You know, like, that's the conclusion. But maybe one day you will not care about your fans too. Maybe you'll understand where I'm coming from. Bye-bye.